past few decades, the push towards using renewable resources has gained considerable momentum. We have begun switching from major sources such as coal and natural gas to resources like hydro, solar, wind, and geothermic. However, there are still some major difficulties to overcome. One of the largest concerns with renewable resources is how do we store the energy when we're not using it? For example, solar energy can only be collected during the day. This is problematic as energy demand is low during this time. In contrast, during the night, energy demand is much greater, but no energy is being produced. How can we then store the energy we are not using and save it for when we actually need it? I think I know the perfect person to answer this very question. Follow me. Where was that light switch again? Oh, hey Phil.
Hey Nick,
What are you doing in here?
come with me and I'll show you. Here I have a little demonstration on how I can store energy. By putting in some work to bring this boulder up this hill, I can store energy in it. After giving it a nudge, it will roll on down.
Whoa, wait.
The motion is being converted from the stored energy into something useful. There you went. That was just one example. Lots of objects can store all kinds of different energies. Energies like gravitational, chemical, and thermal, to name a few. Let's look at some now.
Here's a great example of gravitational potential energy, a hydroelectric reservoir. Reservoirs are constructed at high elevations, allowing for energy to be stored in a similar way to the boulder. This is accomplished by pumping water up and in. In order to access the stored energy, water is allowed to escape, falling onto electric generating turbines, producing energy.
You are likely familiar with another popular energy storage medium, the electrical battery. Batteries use reversible chemical reactions that produce a current. The reverse of the reaction, where energy is added, gives the battery its chemical potential energy. The battery desires to react, like the boulder wanted to fall.
Another example of chemical storage, which is currently being researched, is the storage of energy by synthesis of hydrogen or natural gas. By storing the energy in molecules themselves, the energy can then be easily accessed by combustion or through the use of fuel cells in the case of hydrogen.
Another promising field of research is in molten salts. Excess energy is used to heat salts to temperature as high as 500 degrees Celsius. These salts are then stored in insulated tanks until energy is in demand. The salts are then pumped into steam generators, where water is poured on top. The salts evaporate the water with its thermal potential energy. The evaporated water then spins turbines, producing electricity. These molten salt stores have been shown to have efficiency as high as 99%.
So as you can see, there are already many different means of energy storage. Each type, however, has its own advantages and disadvantages.
New advancements are being made every day, helping us achieve smarter energy systems. We are confident the future of energy is a bright one.
Created using Powtoon.